pure perfection when it comes to cleaning. And what we're doing is a concentrate set for you. So this is a kit. You're going to get your bottle. This is a 32-ounce bottle. You mix it with just a little bit of water. It will come with the spray bottle that you need. And it's even coming with a sponge. And look at what you can create. 8 full bottles of degreasing amazingness with just this one concentrate. This price point happens to be the lowest we've ever offered at $19.95. So if you think about that, that's just a little over $2 per bottle considering how much you can make. So Terry Toner is one of our lifestyle and household experts. Terry, it's good to see you.
Nice
You're
to
gonna show this in action.
I am,
Because typically when we think more natural, we think, well, does it work?
This works.
It absolutely works.
Proven and works. XR51, it's an incredible formulation. It's citrus-based, it's natural. You don't need a mask, you don't need gloves, you don't need to open the windows.
Yeah.
You can clean everything from your oven to your cabinets to outdoor patio furniture to cookware because it
pots
is
and pans, yes.
Pots and pans, non-toxic. Okay, so here is a greasy baking tray. I'm gonna spray it on there, and right away what you see happening is the breaking down of the grease and the encapsulation of the grease. It literally surrounds the grease molecules and starts to break them down. And with really, I mean, minimum amount of effort, look what's happening there as it breaks it down. You wipe away the stains, you wipe away the grease. It does an amazing job. Now you can clean ovens without the gas mask, without the gloves, things like that.
That is a toxic cloud of mess when you try to use those.
Oven cleaners are terrible. I mean, they use such horrible chemicals. Look at that before and after.
So what's happening as we use this?
So here's used motor oil. This is actual used motor oil. I'm gonna pour some in the dish.
Okay.
So you can see it's a greasy, sludgy mess. So used motor oil. So then I'm gonna spray my XR51 on here, and right away you can see it's starting to break apart. You can see that it's encapsulating the molecules of the grease. Look how it's beginning to separate, even without me touching it. If I kind of swirl that around a little bit, I mean, it's literally breaking down all of that grease. In fact, you can absolutely feel the difference.
So the way that, what that means for us is we're not having to scrub and scour and, you know, worry about hurting the material we're cleaning as well.
Exactly. Okay. So now I can just wipe all of that up. And I mean, it's like squeaky clean, incredible.
Wow, okay.
The vents, the filters for your ovens, for your stoves and things like that, usually they get this bad and you're gonna throw them out.
Yeah.
I can take my XR51, excuse me, give it a spray. Again, it begins to break down and encapsulate and emulsify the grease. I'm gonna dip this into the water. Watch what happens in very short order. I mean, literally the grease comes off of there like nobody's business. And look at that before and after. So these kinds of things you can repurpose, you can reuse, you can recycle them instead of buying them over and over again. And if you just tilt up a little bit, you guys can see, I mean, right before your eyes.
The screen, can we show the
screen? Yeah, thank you very much.
See how clean that is compared to what was?
Look at that.
Think about the new life you're gonna get, especially if you're using this on cabinets or cookware. I mean, things you may have thought you had to get rid of can look like new. So what types of surfaces are these safe on?
Virtually any solid surface. I mean, you can use this on patio furniture, you can use it on vinyl cushions, you can use it on wood, you can use it on metal. I'm gonna use the scrubber on this one. So the scrub sponge comes along with it. It is a mild abrasive. It is wonderful for stovetops. It's wonderful, you know, for the drip pans, for the burners, things like that.
Oh, barbecue grill.
Barbecue grills, absolutely. Indoor and outdoor surfaces. I mean, safe on the floor. So use it on a greasy, isn't that amazing? Isn't that absolutely amazing? And even the cabinets. And in fact, if you're gonna refinish or paint your cabinets, one of the things that you absolutely have to do is degrease them first. You know, I've been a brand ambassador for Beyond Paint, and we always recommend, if you're gonna refinish the cabinets, you wanna degrease first. This is a non-toxic degreaser that does an amazing job, and it doesn't leave a chemical residue. So look at this before and after. Safe enough for your cabinets, and again, especially if you're gonna be refinishing furniture, cabinets, things like that, you want to degrease them first.
And you know what?
Fantastic.
All I get is a light citrus aroma.
It's a lovely citrus.
I want to show real quick before we move on what you're getting if you're just joining us, because you see all of these bottles. That's 8 full bottles. That's what you can create with the concentrate that we're giving you. So it's a 32-ounce bottle of concentrate. You get the sponge and the empty spray bottle, and this is how much you can create. We've never offered it at $19.95 before. It's the lowest price we've ever done. You can break that up on 2 flexible payments of $9.98. And then this is a good opportunity, Terry. How do I make the formula?
So they made it really easy for you. In fact, I'm gonna hold this up for you.
Okay.
Right on the back, there's a line that's 4 ounces. I can even see it without my glasses.
Okay.
So I think that's really cool. They put the mark right on the bottle for you, 4 ounces. So you put in 4 ounces of your concentrate to there.
And then water.
Fill the rest with water. And you have the perfect concentrate for those solid surfaces, for those cabinets. You can pour a couple of ounces into your favorite, you know, however you mop your floor. If you use a steam mop, if you use the Wow mop, any of those. And it does an amazing job. Or just, you know, the bucket of water for your mop. Carpets.
Okay, I would not have thought that.
You can put this in your carpet cleaners as well. Now, we actually have wine and shoe polish. Let me say that again.
Wow.
Wine and shoe polish on a white carpet. And what you're gonna see is so extraordinary. So I'm gonna spray some there. I'm gonna spray some there. And then I'm just gonna kind of agitate that around a little bit. Now, if you've got one of the fabulous units that we sell here at HSN that does all this work for you, but you can do this with a scrub brush. And then I'm just gonna wipe this a little bit, and look at that. I mean, that's wine and shoe polish.
Non-toxic. You don't have to worry about it hurting your surfaces, your family, your nostrils.
It's not gonna leave like that residue that just ends up attracting the dirt back.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly.
And all you have is this beautiful kind of citrus fragrance. And if you really think about with this concentrate, how you're making 8 full bottles, with this price point, that's about $2 and change per bottle for something that you can use on so many surfaces.
Yeah.
And it works. I love that.
Mascara and lipstick, makeup. Now you're saying, how does that get all over the floor or all over the tile and things like that? I will tell you, I have daughters. I have 24-year-old daughters. These things are oil-based. You may not know that. Look at the mascara, look at the lipstick, look at that permanent marker. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and it starts to break it down. I can't tell you how many times I've gone into my daughter's bathroom and it's like, how do you get lipstick and mascara?
Everywhere but the face.
Exactly. Like, how does that even happen? How does the mascara get on the walls?
I'm impressed by the permanent marker.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a couple tables with the kids when they're drawing and coloring. I just thought it was a lost cause.
Yeah. No, and it's natural. So it fits the surface that the kids are using. It's non-toxic.
Okay.
So this is safe for the ovens, the stoves, the baking dishes, tile, tabletops. You can clean your car with this. Outdoor patio furniture, the cushions of the vinyl furniture, or this is actually a cushion from a boat. So things get moldy, things get funky. This is the perfect thing to use because not only is it a great degreaser, it's also just an amazing, absolutely amazing cleaner.
Look at that.
And you mentioned the barbecue grill.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, there's a lot of things you can use to clean a grill. Nothing is going to work better in encapsulating, breaking down, and removing.
It's already sliding off.
Yeah, you can see it. Literally, it loves grease. I mean that's the thing.
Look at that. You haven't even wiped it yet. And if you're cleaning a cooktop or pots and pans, do you really want to use toxic chemicals on something you're going to later eat off of and heat up? Don't do it. Pick something more natural like this. You know, Earthbrite's been around quite a while, and this XR51 became a huge favorite because it's more natural, there's no fumes, it's non-toxic, and it works. And I love the idea of getting it as a concentrate. You know, all you do is mix that with some water, and you can make 8 huge, full bottles of cleanser. I mean, this is a big, what is this? This is a 22-ounce spray bottle, and you can make 8 of them with just this concentrate. So you get the bottle to store it in, you get the concentrate, you get the sponge. Normally it's $26.45, so we've never offered it at this price before. It's a great value considering the way this formula works. I'd love to illustrate that again.
All right, so here I have the used motor oil. I've got the clean dish. I'm gonna pour some motor oil on there, and you can see it's sludgy, it's gross, it clings to that plate. And then I take my XR51, and again, this is by Earthbrite. Earthbrite is known for using the most natural sources to do the best cleaning. You can see how it's emulsifying, it's encapsulating, it's breaking down. See how the oil is starting to bead up? That is the XR51 encapsulating that used motor oil. Now, hopefully you don't have used motor oil on your plates. If you do, you probably have something else going on. I don't know, we won't talk about that. But this illustrates how it goes to work on oils. It breaks it apart. It encapsulates it, and then you go around behind it and do the wipe up, and it makes cleanup so incredibly, incredibly easy. Look at that. Now look at that plate. Look how clean it is.
Think about,
it's absolutely clean, and it's not leaving a toxic residue.
Right.
So citrus-based, all natural, safe to use, no gloves required. I mean, even with that motor oil on my hands, I can still snap my hands.
And it's a great light citrus fragrance that's left behind.
Love it.
So it's easy to use. And I love, Terry, that it can do so much, because you want more bang for your buck, more return on your investment. This is how you get it, where you don't need a special cleaner for all the different things. You know, just use it all over the house.
All over the house. I mean, any surface, you can use this anywhere. So it doesn't matter, you know, if it's a sealed surface, if it's a metal surface, if it's a fiber surface. These things, I mean, they just get the worst. And if you do a lot of cooking like I do, this is an absolute must-have, because again, the grease isn't just greasy, it gets baked on. So then you go behind it and you take your little scrubby, and a little bit of agitation goes a long ways. Isn't that always the truth? A little agitation goes a long ways.
My toddler figured that out early.
And then a wipe down. And again, it's breaking down the grease. Even the burnt, look at that. Look from side to side, one side to the other. The baked on grease, the burnt on grease, this is why it's so marvelous inside the oven, inside the microwave, on the stovetop, and the cabinets in your kitchen. I mean, you think, oh, you know, I wipe them down. You guys know, on top of that microwave, on top of the fridge, especially if you have pets, it's like grease and cat hair, dog hair.
Stuck to it.
And it gets really thick. This is absolutely perfect for that. And again, if you're doing any kind of furniture refinishing, any kind of cabinet refinishing, you absolutely must degrease first. I know this. I've been a brand ambassador for Beyond Paint for years. And you got to degrease first, and this is exactly the thing. It looks like a whole
new cabinet.
It really does. You may clean the cabinets and decide, oh, you know, they look fine.
Yeah, save yourself some time.
You got to get that grease, and there's no residue. I mean, there's just absolutely no residue whatsoever.
Fantastic. I keep thinking about, I keep picturing my toaster oven at home, because I've tried everything to clean that thing, and it still always looks gross and yucky. This is what you need, and the fact that it's non-toxic, you can use it on those pots and pans, the countertops, your appliances, and not have to worry about what's happening next time you want to heat that appliance up.
Yeah, toaster ovens, deep fryers, anything like that. Bottoms of the pots and pans, they look absolutely beautiful. And again, it is non-toxic. It doesn't leave a greasy residue. It doesn't leave a chemical residue. It's all natural, citrus-based degreaser that's not only a great degreaser, it's a great cleaner as well. You can use it on carpets. You can use it on furniture. You can use it on the things that you cook. Yeah, it feels amazing, doesn't it?
My finger was dirty from touching the dirt, and I like, that's how clean the pot is. You know, if you've inherited great cookware sets and you think, wow, they're wonderful, but they're so yucky, I don't know if I can use them, try this on them. You might get a whole brand new set out of it. $19.95. I mean, we've never done that at this price. It's a concentrate, so you're actually creating 8 full 22-ounce bottles with this one bottle of concentrate. It even comes with the spray bottle you need. Just fill it up to the line on the back and add water for the rest, and you're good to go. Cleaning more naturally, more effectively. And this was a perfect illustration of what this can do. I gave it another little spray and went a little higher. Look at the difference on that vent. I mean, the greasy, baked on really nasty grease. Encapsulates, emulsifies, breaks it down. Made by Brite. This is a name that you can trust. We do our fabulous, paste as clay cleaner. Can you tell me about these? Yeah, because we've got a 4-pack of these pumice